Robin.
We're hanging with Big Mama Prods today. Patrice Oneal had his Comedy Central special over the weekend, and I'll tell you, from my Twitter, people were really, really digging it. Really digging it.
Bam, bam.
Does that make you happy?
Yeah, I mean, I was happy out here.
But Fame hasn't called yet. We were talking about that last week. You're just hoping that Fame calls now.
Yeah.
But see, in a lot of people's minds, that's Fame. That you have a Comedy Central special.
Yeah,
but there's levels of that.
Yeah, not too.
You're hoping for Fame to call.
Yeah.
Were you just looking at your phone all weekend? But yesterday was President's Day. A lot of people took Monday off. So today's the day that Fame should call.
You probably wouldn't know Fame call till probably a year from now, 2 years. You know, if the people get it in their hands, that's all that's what
the DVD comes out today, is it? Or tomorrow?
Tuesday. What's today's date?
Oh, today is Tuesday, right?
The DVD's out today.
Then today is the day. Unedited.
45 minutes of extra shit.
That's great.
Some,
Talking about what? An elephant in the room?
Yeah.
What's the name of it, right?
Elephant in the room.
Elephant in the room.
Did you see the way it was on the fucking channel guide? It just said Patrice O'Neal, elephant.
Didn't fit.
Are you serious?
It just said Patrice O'Neal, elephant. Like,
I didn't mind, though.
Patrice.
It just, because that's why I really named it Elephant in the Room, not for what it means. I really named it because I'm overweight. That's
you didn't mean like
no, but I did mean it because it's a double meaning.
Yeah,
but I did it because it's like I'm the elephant in the room twice.
There it is, Patrice O'Neal, elephant.
Which let me tell you something.
That's horrible.
Can I tell you? This is why I didn't name it. I wanted to name it 800-pound gorilla, right? For real.
It would have been Patrice O'Neal gorilla.
Elephant, yeah.
That would have just been fucking worse.
It would have been unfair to white folks to have the maturity to pass that over. But elephant in the room, they could get rid. But elephant, dude, that's what Shaka Zulu called himself. That's like king of the beast.
Yeah.
For real. So Patrice O'Neal, elephant, is great, but people can't, because I'm overweight. so I give them something to fucking think about. It's just something to think about here. I'm fat, call me elephant. But for real, elephant is some arrogant shit. It's an arrogant title.
It tests.
It's just arrogant.
It tests the viewer's maturity.
It does.
Are they going to just call you fat, or are they going to understand what
Patrice
elephant
O'Neal,
really means?
Fat fuck in the room.
Right.
Which is for the haters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Enjoy.
You made it easy for the haters.
Yeah, just made it really easy.
They should be thanking you today.
Yeah, I think about everybody.
Haters, you're welcome. Patrice made it easy for you.
I think about everybody, man. I was happy. I seen it like a million times before it was on TV, but I was watching at the same time as where I thought everybody else was watching it just to see, like.
We hope Fame calls today. We really do hope Fame calls.
Fame will give a ring.
Hey, NBA All-Star game was up against the special. That pissed me off because people do tune into that stupid slam dunk contest.
Yeah. Comedy Central will run it, hopefully.
A million times.
Because they paid for it.
Yeah, so they're going to want it.
It's not a do-it-yourselfer.
Right.
I didn't go into cahoots with a management company to try to sell it on the road. I
DVR'd the slam dunk contest, and I went there afterwards, and douche chills, man. Me and Patrice were talking a little bit during the break. Douche chills. Because you explained it. Every dunk has been done by the guys.
There's no more. There's
not much else you could do. Somebody
centrifugal energy for the nigga to turn in the air anymore. Like, how many more times can you turn?
Energy.
It broke out 2 hoops.
Yeah, the guy dunked 2 balls.
He did 3.
Who cares?
He did 3.
And nobody
cares. He dunked 3 balls
what's his
on
name?
2 hoops. His name. Wow.
Exactly.
I swear to God, I have no fucking idea.
His name is fucking Jim. Jim, the giant nigga who can fucking dunk 3 balls. No one cares. The top play. Here's the difference. Here's the difference between the dunk contest then and now. Ready? Name. I'll give you the first name. Name the last name of the guy. One of the guys. Serge. Exactly. Serge Ibaka.
And what did he do?
Yeah, what did he do?
He's the 4th best player on his team.
4th best.
DeMar DeRozan.
Big drop off.
He might be the first now, but he was the 3rd because everybody left.
But
Toronto.
I'm not a huge NBA fan these days, so I'm not a good.
Look at this shit. He missed that. See that dunk he just made?
Yeah.
He missed that 7 times.
Yeah, I know. That's
really?
what I hate. They have 2 minutes to complete the dunk.
This dunk right here, it would have been nice if he made it the first time, but he's still standing there like.
Why they allow these guys? I guess because they want them to do really difficult dunks.
Because they need highlights.
Right.
Need, but here's him missing.
But we talked about this. I hate to use the term jump the shark because it's overused, but I think the slam dunk contest really jumped the shark this year because they brought out that little kid. The little kid from America's Got Talent, if you remember. All of a sudden, they're just kind of hanging out. All of a sudden, like, Mister.
Oh,
I can't find my toy. Can you get? Oh, there it is. Can you get it for me?
There must have been a creative meeting. How
the fuck did that shit get up
Danny,
there?
if you can find it, because it is so uncomfortable. So the thing is, the little kid comes out, he loses his toy, and oh wow, the toy's on the rim.
Another miss.
So then the fucking guy, another guy, I don't know his name. The dunk is going to be, he's going to dunk the ball, and then he's also going to grab the toy with his teeth.
Wow, that's crazy.
The problem is he didn't do it correctly the first time, and the toy falls to the ground because he missed the dunk, I think.
Yeah.
So now they had to awkwardly put. They awkwardly had to put.
Shorty,
Here
where
it
you
is.
going? You lost?
Here it is.
It's a little Asian kid
You
with a
lost
mohawk.
something? What? What's wrong?
Oh no, my toy's stuck in the hoop.
What did you do?
I don't know.
All right, let's ask the man who could possibly do something.
Oh, no.
And he just happens to be
Please
sitting
go
there.
get it.
Oh, right there?
I ain't doing anything for your Asian ass.
Give me.
Why don't you get your mama son to get your toy, bitch?
5 seconds. Stand over here, little man. I wonder where your parents are.
I turned
baby
from
boy.
this. It got me so disgusted in my stomach.
This
I couldn't
is
even-
so
uncomfortable.
bad.
It's uncomfortable.
You are.
They edited it.
Yeah, of course.
Here,
Motherfuckers.
take this. It's
No.
been in my mouth.
No, the point is he didn't complete the dunk, so then they had to awkwardly put the toy back on the rim.
Oh.
Which then the whole fucking bit doesn't make sense, obviously.
And there is a little, thing sticking off the rim,
right.
holding his little toy thing there.
And then we had a guy jump over a car. A guy, because I don't remember his name.
Blake Griffin. Do
Blake
you
Griffin,
do you understand why the dunk? Can I tell you why the dunk contest sucks now? The great dunk contest was Jordan, Dominique, Larry Nance, fucking Terrence Stansberry. All the great dunkers were in the fucking dunk
Spud Webb.
contest. Now it's the third guy because LeBron don't want to be in it.
Right.
Kobe's not in it.
Yeah, the main guys don't want to be in it.
And if they were in it, they would be trying to beat each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why it would be great for us.
Oh, my God. That is one of the sickest things I've ever seen, is how far Jordan jumped.
We had a guy.
Fucking do that.
We had a
It's just
7-footer this year. He actually was behind the line.
Really?
Yeah. And it was like, whatever. Like, no one's talking about
No
it.
one cares.
No one cares.
No. Remember when
Exactly.
Spud Webb won the fucking dunk contest? He's 5'2" or whatever the fuck. He's
I would've-
5'6" or something.
I'd have been pissed at one time in my life if a special came. I would have said to God, "You can't never give me a break, right? You put my special on against it." But I really was like, I don't give a shit because the dunk contest stinks.
Yeah. Did you see the video of Spud Webb? He's now some kind of assistant coach and some who gives a fuck.
Assistant to the assistant
Something.
manager at the movie theater.
And they were making fun of him. They had a video rolling, like, you won the slam dunk contest, now you're an old man. I guess he's like 45 or something.
Great.
And he had a suit on. He said, "Oh, really?" Because he's 5'6". And if you could find the clip, he's like, he showed these guys, like, really? Give me the fucking ball. He could still dunk at 45, at 5'6".
It was a phenom.
That's pretty
the
impressive.
Greatest dunk contest. Well, no, Vince Carter, but then Spud is right after him to me. Vince Carter was devastating.
Yeah, but Spud Webb is such.
I know.
He has no height, and it wasn't that he just. Here it is.
Yeah, let's show assist. Let's show assist. Good shot. Yes, sir. I'm on top with the jab step. Let me see the jab. Oh.
Yeah, they're fucking doing warm ups, and you got Spud Webb on the sideline with the real coach.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you saw that, Spud. You like that? What you got, 360? Oh, what you got, 360?
Look at that short little motherfucker.
And he got a gut now, too.
He's got a gut in
got
his
a
suit.
gut and
And the
he's
guy
in his
dunked
suit.
and he went to Spud Webb. He's trash talking him.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, you don't have to.
Obviously, they set up this video a little bit.
Yeah, because the acting is horrendous.
Yeah, the acting is horrendous.
Yeah, really bad. Oh, don't do that.
No, he gonna sign it for me. I appreciate that.
But he's an old guy, like Patrice said, with a little fucking belly now.
You don't have to.
It was impressive when he was in shape that he could dunk.
No, it's something else.
Jesus.
He's
Wait,
5'6".
no.
You think that was in an edit?
No.
Wait,
He was
stop.
on a trampoline or something.
Oh, shit.
No.
Look,
No.
the floor. Look at
All right, hold on.
I've
Let's
seen this
see.
video a million times.
I know you're fucking lying, Opie.
No. Are you serious?
Dude, watch this.
Oh, fuck, I'm embarrassed. Because I'm like, this. How the fuck is he still dunking at this age in a suit
Watch
with
how
a fucking...
slow and fat he's moving, and how he goes in the air. Watch.
I'm embarrassed.
All right, let's see. Let's
Please
see.
be no trampoline.
Watch.
I will not live
They're
this
not
one
going to
down.
show. What dunk have you seen? No feet.
Please.
Something else.
Oh, dude, he totally stepped. It's either a trampoline or there's a step there. There's something that he steps onto. You see him stop.
Danny, help me out.
Look, watch.
Help me out,
right
Danny.
there. He's up. He's up on something.
It does look like he eyeballs something real quick.
And you could see him stepping up
Yeah,
on
he
something.
stepped up. He didn't
like,
just
like it's
propel
not
himself.
a fluid. It's not a fluid motion
Are you
from the
not
ground.
well?
You can't step on
I
air.
think I'm not well.
Watch this little short fat man. He can't
You're
jump
not
no
well.
more.
Dude, I'm...
Look. Okay.
Up,
1, 2, 3.
up, he went, he like stepped
He
on
was
some-
going up before he went up.
Yeah. He walked up some stairs.
I am so fucking embarrassed.
He walked upstairs.
Honestly, now
dude.
that you pointed out, it's very obvious. I was like, why isn't this video everywhere? That
What
this
is the,
fucking 45-year-old man with a little belly
Any
and a
comments?
suit. Are they saying that it's fake?
Clearly fake.
Oh, my
Fake.
God. I didn't read the comments.
Fake.
I don't read comments on videos.
Absolutely. Let's see. He obviously stepped up on something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You
man.
hear me, too? You got to check this video.
Nope, I'm calling bullshit. Oh, man. This is clearly fake.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Did you see how
The acting
not jumping
stinks.
he did?
I'm so
He
uncomfortable.
almost broke in half moving.
The only thing the acting was so bad. I'm like, okay, well, obviously they set this up, but oh boy, the actual dunk is.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Shit.
5'7".
Wow, and that's
Tremendous,
him
yeah.
really fucking doing it. How does he get so high in the air?
He had the best dunks that year. You know,
They were
it's
amazing.
it's one thing that he's 5'7" dunking like that, but then he also had the best dunks.
Does he get
And Nate
stairs?
gets no credit either because Nate's 5'8".
Who?
Nate Robinson,
He's 5'8".
5'8", something like that. He's just as short as Spud.
I knew he was under 6, but 5'8".
Yeah, he's a
Damn.
midget. He's one of them movies.
That's fucking hysterical.
I'm so embarrassed.
They
It's so-
gave him a little step.
As soon as Patrice said it, it's so obvious. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that the first time.
You just wanted it to be so.
I wanted to believe.
Yeah, you
man.
just
You
wanted
wanted
to
to believe. You wanted to believe.
I want to believe in fairy
You've never
tales.
seen a dunk, right? You've never seen a dunk where you didn't see the feet.
Yes. Yes, that's the whole part of the
What-
dunk.
Show any of these dunks and you don't.
I figured it was the dumb camera guy. Didn't have the shot set up right.
They had all the time to.
Up there's the feet.
Look at that.
There's the feed. Yeah, look there.
Even Jordan, the famous shot of Jordan losing his mind, and Jordan wasn't in the dunk contest that year.
He was hurt that year.
That was the only reason.
That's when he fucked his foot.
hurt. My feelings.
Yeah, but if you don't got the main fucking stars of the league in the dunk contest,
It's no good.
it's no good, right?
Holy
Who
shit.
started that shit? We're like, look, I'm too good to be in the dunk contest.
Nobody. It was Dr. J versus David Thompson, which was the biggie. Artist Gilmore was in it, I think, but the biggie was Dr. J versus David Thompson. Then they just stopped it. They stopped the dunk contest and they brought it back in '84, I think, with Larry Nance, Dr. J. I don't think Jordan was in it. He might have been in it, but
I think Jordan did it in the beginning.
Dominique, that's when they brought it back, and they should just take a break now because right now the 3-point contest is more people like it more because it's just a skill you can't fake.
Right.
It's
You either have it or you
simplicity.
don't. Right.
Because this other thing they're doing, they're just trying too hard. It's the guard skill challenge, which bores you to tears.
Of course. It's like an obstacle course, and on the
It's the
basketball court.
fucking.
Really?
It's
All of a
the
sudden,
Chicago.
throw the ball through this hole, take a jump shot here, then zig and zag dribbling.
is that
No one cares.
about,
It's
then?
no one cares.
It was so dumb to watch.
Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
And then it's the other thing where they got the girl.
I didn't get
the
that.
old guy and the present guy.
Right.
Of a town. So Chicago would be, the girl that plays for the Chicago girl team.
I love that.
That's how much we care.
The Chicago girl team.
Then it'll be the best Chicago guy that plays now and a Chicago guy that played back in the day.
And they got to make one from
And they
half
gotta
court.
make fucking shots. It just stinks. and they should just stop. But the All-Star game stinks too because it's just not. It's not the pageantry. No one cares.
It was
it really is. No one cares.
It was something like 147, 143 this year.
Yeah, because no one played
no
defense.
defense. They just like
because you know why? It's the ethic. This is why I don't like basketball. I used to be a basketball fan. Here's what I would do. I would follow a guy from high school. Let's say Kenny Anderson. Okay, Kenny Anderson was who was probably one of the probably in the top 10 all-time high school players in terms of lore. And what happened is. Guys like that, I would follow him through his college career and then to the pros. So, 7 years into the pros, if he sucked, I would finally go, "Oh my God, he sucks."
Yeah.
But I would be following him up to that point.
Right.
But here's why basketball is good. It used to be good. When you was a kid and you watched Barkley, Jordan, Dominique, Kevin McHale, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and then Moses Malone, right? Play. You wasn't a high school kid and watched Moses Malone and went, I'm coming out of high school. I'm gonna go down low with Moses Malone. You were scared to death of Charles Barkley and Moses Malone and Larry Bird. You said, fuck it, I'm going to school. And I'm gonna stay in fucking school. You come out after 4 years of playing, you earn some lore, you earn some pedigree, and then people go, I want to see how he's gonna be in the pro. But now the ethic ain't there. It's like these guys, like the reason why the LeBron thing bothered everybody that were old school is because you go, I would have never thought I had to join forces with Magic to win shit. Mm-hmm. I would go down to my dying breath trying to win myself and be the man responsible. These guys are not the guys that used to play when you were into it. They just have a different mentality. They're buddies. They smiling. I remember the first year Jordan was in the All-Star game. You know that they fucking band together. They fucking colluded. Isaiah, Magic, they colluded to make sure Jordan looked like an asshole.
Yeah.
They said, fuck him.
Yeah, not anymore, man. These guys all hang out together.
Yeah.
They're buddies, man.
They're buddies, even though they're on the different teams.
Karl Malone, Isaiah still hates Karl Malone. Karl Malone blasted Isaiah. If you look at Isaiah's face, it's a terrible scar over his eye. Because Karl Malone gave him $150 with his fucking elbow. And it's still fucked up. I think he had to have like plastic surgery to get it fixed. To this day, he doesn't like him. It was word that Isaiah had put a hit out on Karl Malone. It was like all kind of that shit. The Jordan rules, where the Jordan rules were fuck Jordan up. If he comes near the hoop, punch him in his face.
Right. Patrice is right, and now they're all just buddies.
Now they're just palsy wowsies. Hey, let's get together and have a great team together. You want to do that? Yeah.
And being a sort of Knicks fan, I'm psyched that Carmelo Anthony's coming here. But now we're building our super team.
Knicks made out, man.
Yeah, we're building our super team because what LeBron started. They started the super team thing. So now you're going to have a league that has 5 or 6 super teams, and the rest of them are just going to be, they might as well be the Washington Generals.
But super teams now are only talent. This is why the Celtics should never be able to beat Miami on a physical level. They're 35-year-old men. But they have old school heart. They play old school. They got one young monster, which is Rondo, but they play like an old school team. And Miami doesn't. Miami plays like a new school team, but they should never lose to the Celtics ever because LeBron is a monster. He's just the best player in the league. He's unstoppable. But the fucking Knicks, man, they got rid of. If I was Denver, I'd have made sure I got their whole team, man, for Carmelo. Carmelo's a super duper star.
Oh yeah, he is.
And they gave away. Here's the problem. If you're a Knicks fan, I'm a Celtics fan, but I watch more Knicks because it's here.
Yeah, that's the game that's on.
So I see him all the time.
Yeah.
They got rid of Gallinari, who's a big bum. He's a 7-foot jump shooting bum.
He's not wrong.
Why do you think they got rid of him?
He's not wrong.
And they got rid of Chandler, Wilson Chandler, he's just a journeyman. He's a good player, man, but he's going to be a journeyman guy. Mm-hmm. He's not championship quality. The other guy, Mozgov, is another big Russian mummy. And they got rid of who was the other name? And Felton, who I like a lot. He ain't no championship. they're tough guys, and they're comparable or competent, but they got to keep Landry Fields. That's who Denver should have said, you to throw Landry, because they got to keep Landry Fields, who's a fucking second round. Really, if it wasn't for John Wall and Blake Griffin, Landry Fields would be up for the Rookie of the Year. He's a beast. They got to keep him. Denver's dumb. Knicks fans should be. Some guy wrote something about Nick. I forgot his name. One of these old guys said the Knicks didn't do anything.
Phil Mushnick.
Some dude. And I'm going, this
trade.
Fucking trade for the Knicks is tremendous.
It seems like a great one.
2 superstars. And how you win a championship?
Because we got Chauncey too, man.
You got Chauncey.
Chauncey's a damn good player.
He's Felton. He's Felton. He's Raymond Felton, except for he's older. But he gives you what Raymond Felton gave you.
He's got some
kind
years
of a
left.
chubby dude that just throws it to Amari. Yo, it's
chubby. Dude.
You have Amari and Carmelo on the same team. This is big, man.
Yeah,
New York should be.
This is a biggie.
This is big. They might not win a lot this coming up because they got to figure it all out. They have 2 superstars in the top 15
But now
players in the league.
Now we got a chance in the playoffs.
No, you don't.
But
But
I said a chance. I'm not saying.
yeah, you gotta put it this way.
We'll do all right.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
do all
you
right.
got 2 superstars on the Knicks, man.
We'll do all right.
You haven't had 2 superstars on the Knicks since they won the championship back in the day.
I know, but the thing is, you need 3.
No, you don't.
Well, they say
I'll argue
3.
with you about that. Here's what you need.
You need 3.
You need 2.
You need a shooter.
You need 2 super duper stars
and 1 super.
Here's how you win. Either you have this. You have a super universal type of motherfucker.
LeBron.
A cosmic motherfucker like LeBron.
Kobe.
And 2 all-stars like normal good guys, and then 2 competent bums. You can win a championship.
He has a way with everything.
Nah, seriously. Look at the Lakers back in the 80s. It was Magic super duper, Kareem super duper.
Who's a competent bum? You got to put a face.
A competent bum.
You got to put a face to
I'll
that.
tell you, a competent bum is Kendrick Perkins. A competent bum is Derek Fisher. He's a competent bum because you have Kobe, who's a superstar,
right?
And you have Lamar Odom.
Fisher doesn't get respect because he plays for the Lakers.
Paul Gasol, who are big time all-stars.
And Fisher just does it day in and day out.
And when the Lakers won with Shaq, it was 2 superstars. It was Kobe and Shaq. Mm-hmm. And then it was 3 competent bums.
That's the old school way. You needed 2 guys on a team.
You needed 3 guys. You needed Larry
but
Bird.
most people would acknowledge too, like Jordan had Pippen.
Yeah, but was Pippen the same level as Jordan? No,
exactly.
Of course not. You're proving my theory.
Yeah, but he made the All-Star game as well.
But he wasn't top echelon guy.
Kobe and Shaq definitely.
Kobe and Shaq were echelon, and then you can't name the other 3.
Bigger than on that team.
Yeah,
no, I couldn't. Well, Fisher was on the team.
The Celtics of the '80s, Bird, super duper star.
Right.
Parrish and McHale,
right,
all stars,
right,
normal guys but good,
right.
And then other 2
who
bums,
are the competent
Danny
bums?
Ainge and Dennis Johnson.
Yeah, Danny Ainge is a competent bum. You're right.
Competent
bums. He was a bum who was good.
Kind of need a 3-point shooter.
Just
you
make this shot.
Yeah, you need someone that just makes that one shot. You had Steve Kerr on the Bulls.
The Knicks have 2 superstars right now.
Yeah, we need a 3rd.
You need a 3rd. And here's
just
because
that's what.
Here's what's great about our Carmelo. What's going to happen with him is that he doesn't have to now be the guy to have heart. He's only really a scorer. He's a scoring machine. Amari is a beast. He's a fucking angry, mean motherfucker who dunks it in your face every chance he gets. He's the leader. So all Carmelo could just be what he is. Kind of drops 30, but it's easy. He could drop 50 if he had a mean streak, but he's so talented he could drop 30, and his kind of lazy 30 is better than most of these motherfuckers really hard fucking 50.
Yeah.
I mean, the Knicks are good now.
It's a big deal.
I can't wait
it's
to
on the
watch
front page.
them tomorrow. They're going to be there playing tomorrow.
And while we're talking about sports here, Anthony's team's getting a little shit today. Fucking Hank Steinbrenner.
Yeah, saying that the
Good
guy's
old-
getting a little fat.
Well, Hank Steinbrenner said that he basically said that Derek Jeter was more interested in building his mansion in Tampa than playing ball last year.
They have a problem with Jeter just because the negotiations were so rough.
And Jeter, his mansion.
It's their fault, by the way.
Jeter's mansion is complete. It's on the front page of the papers today.
Their fault.
It's their fault. It's fucking. First of all,
treat them really
for
poorly.
these scumbags to badmouth Jeter in any way, the guy's been the fucking heart of the team. When people go, he's been pretty free of scandal. He's been like the face of, hey, look at this is what the Yankees are about. This guy, and then he wants some money. They lowball him. He gets in there and goes, no, this is what I want. And then they shit talk him and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
terrible.
that. I hate the new Steinbrenners. These fucking Steinbrenner kids.
Gaddafi's sons.
They're like Gaddafi's sons. They're like Uday and fucking.
Right.
They're Saddam Hussein's sons.
They haven't earned their respect
They
yet.
haven't earned shit.
In the end, George Steinbrenner got a lot of respect from his
George
guys.
was the fucking.
There was a lot of hate there as well, but he also earned some respect.
George was the fucking
God, you
guy.
nailed it. Gaddafi's sons are now the fucking Yankee guys.
George was the guy. He fucking, lost his mind a little bit there, and then he dropped dead. But to think that just because the son's name's Steinbrenner, that they have that kind of rapport with the team. I mean, George was a prick to the team a lot of times, a prick to individuals and stuff like that. But he knew how to, give credit when credit was due, and pay players that he knew. Would be good for the team.
Yankees didn't have to pay Jeter in the end. They did.
Oh, they did because they knew they had to.
It would have been really bad.
You're not letting Jeter go.
But hold on.
Really bad.
But the negotiation hurt their souls.
Right.
Like they had to come out like today. It's on the front page
and
of the
give
paper.
Him shit like
and
he's
say,
too
look,
interested.
He was
Shut
more
up.
interested in building his mansion than playing ball last
Look at
year.
the guys
See, that was
done
their way
for
of going.
years.
Well, fuck you.
Look at what Jeter's done for years for the Yankees. They should shut the fuck up.
Baseball seems like a sport though. You can have distractions and still play.
Yeah, for
like
most of the time,
like you could take calls from contractors while you're sitting on the bench waiting for your turn at bat.
Yeah. So how much wood do we need? What do I need?
How's that bathroom coming along today?
Yeah, I'm thinking we need an extra joist on that because I want to go with the vaulted ceiling.
I'll call you next inning. I got to get in the batting circle.
Hold on. I'm up. I'll be right back. Actually, hold on.
Right.
Hold on. I'm just gonna put the foot. Talk to Prasada. I'm gonna fucking just. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll decide. We'll decide the title.
Into anything.
No.
Like if I'm on the bench and they go, "Hey O'Neal, we need you to get in there and bunt." I go, "Okay, you bunt." Which side?
Yeah, where you want me to lay this down? Third base line? Where am I going?
I have to be in the momentum. It's just
no.
I can build my house.
You can build your house from the dugout.
That's
great.
Here's the question today. I got one to start it, and it might even be the answer. Who had the easiest job in baseball history?
Wow.
What do you mean?
And I remember a time, like you say, the guy that maybe his whole job. Well, this is what I mean. Like when you get some of these older hitters, all they have to do is they're pinch hitters.
Yeah.
They're not even DH. They're literally pinch hitters.
Yeah.
Where they come up every once in a while.
What's the difference between a DH and a pinch hitter?
Pinch hitter, you could just you're pinch hitting.
You just take somebody's place.
Yeah, take someone's place.
Yeah.
But DH, you hit 4 times.
DH, you're on the
that's
list.
the American League. But I mean, there's like pinch hitters. Like I guess it's more National League. I guess is what I'm talking about, where they literally will hire. I think Kirk Gibson. I think at the end of his career, he was just a pinch hitter.
It's like
they picked him up
here,
and he sat the bench and just every once in a while came in and pinched hit for someone. That was his job. He didn't have to play in the field ever. And he didn't have to play every day either. He wasn't the DH.
Just sit there on the bench and it's like, hey, we need you. All these things have happened where we now need you.
That's got to be the easiest job ever.
Yeah.
Easy.
And baseball just has no.
But there was
it's like a Wild West with money. It just has no. It's no control over baseball and where the money goes.
There was a guy that played for the A's. If Danny can find this, great. Or if someone has the name, that'd be awesome too. His whole job was to pinch run.
Oh, yeah, that's even funnier.
He didn't even know how to play.
Fasty McWiggins. He just
Patrice.
he just goes in for the slow pitcher. And
I might be wrong, but I don't think I am on this one. But I think the A's in the 70s, they actually had a guy. His whole job is to pinch run. He didn't even
how
really
much
know,
does a pinch runner?
He didn't even really know how to play baseball. I don't think he ever hit. His whole job is to just sit on the bench and wait for that moment where they really needed a little speed on the
bases.
On the bases, right? Easiest job ever in baseball, right?
I think baseball is the easiest job in baseball.
Anything,
any position.
If you're building your house from the dugout, that's great.
You just
love that.
If you're the third hitter,
if you have time,
here's what you do: third hitter goes in, you make a call. You go, hey, look, I want to talk about these fucking plans for the pool.
There it is. Herb Washington. I remember his name. Now, did he ever hit? Herb Washington.
Had to hit something, right? No?
Washington became one of the world's most celebrated sprinters as a student athlete at blah, blah, blah. The 4-time All-American won one and ta-da-da. What does it say about his baseball career?
That
played in 105 Major League games without batting, pitching, or fielding.
Wow.
Playing exclusively as a pinch runner. There you go, Patrice. His whole job was to pinch run. Played in 105 games, and that's all he did. Never took the field and never batted.
I wonder how much they paid him for that shit.
That's the easiest fucking job in baseball right there.
I believe that's in the 70s, so who knows. But
Could you run 90 feet?
If you have time to daydream, I don't know if it's a real sport.
Yeah.
Patrice. If you're in the outfield just daydreaming, you can't daydream when you're in an NBA basketball game. You can't daydream
you can
in
if you're
hockey.
into the bench. You can.
I'm talking about
an actual player. Okay, fair enough.
You could be in the outfield basically daydreaming.
Daydreaming, yeah. You could. Somebody probably disagree. I got a couple of really big time baseball fans,
and they would argue,
and they just hate that I hate baseball. But that's how you could tell a really good sport is if someone else hates it.
Yeah.
You're not really interested. Like, you don't give a shit. No one can convince you football sucks.
No.
Like, you go, if you say football sucks, you're dumb. But fucking baseball to me is just shockingly boring. I can't get into it.
And you got Kevin from Connecticut. It's kind of brilliant, Kevin. Opie, the easiest job in baseball was the second string third baseman for the Orioles between 1982 and 1998.
Oh.
That's a fucking brilliant little instant feedback right there. Of course, that was Cal Ripken's fucking streak.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, whatever. Does this mean anything to anyone? Who knows?
Yeah, sports. We did our sports talk.
Well, it's two big stories, though. Carmelo Anthony coming
Huge.
to the Knicks is huge because officially the Knicks are building the second super team in the league.
Yeah.
Officially. And there'll be another 3 or 4, and then the rest of the league's fucked. Because they can run out of fucking super players.
No, because Oklahoma got super players.
How many teams could build a super team?
Well,
you got Miami Heat right now is the only one technically, even though the Lakers are a super team, and now you got the Knicks starting to build one. Celtics, you think? So that's 4.
Well, Denver's shitty now. Cleveland is shitty. Minnesota has a guy.
Just a guy.
Philadelphia's irrelevant. Fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Orlando's a pretty decent team.
Who's going to build a super team in the offseason?
Knicks.
Well, the Knicks, obviously. They'll find that third.
Knicks are going to be...
And it has to be a competent bum?
No, it's going to be... Might be Dwight Howard at some point.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to get... Something big's going to happen.
The freak of nature.
Yeah, something big's going to happen.
Those awkward, over-the-top shoulders
They're
of his.
just palsy-walsies, though. It just sucks. It sucks.
That's a great point today.
It stinks. Buddy Wuddies.
And then you got the Derek Jeter mansion was built, so that's another huge story.
Yeah, that's like
people talking about.
That's such bullshit, though. I mean, the guy's done nothing but great things for the Yankees,
But that's why. How can you get mad though when these guys do for themselves? You know,
yeah.
And say you forget that the owners are the worst pieces of shit. There's a guy that plays for the Indianapolis Colts. Okay, his name is Bob Sanders. They let him go. Right, Bob Sanders may be one of the toughest dudes you've ever seen play football. Just smash it. You can't score when Bob Sanders is on the field.
Yeah.
He hits you hard. He hits you. He smacks you around. He intercepts the ball. He's devastating. But he gets hurt.
All the time.
Hurt.
Yeah.
But they just dump him off. It's like it's business, man. There's no loyalty. Like,
Yeah,
Bob,
yeah.
you gave your body for us, man. So anything you do, we're going to pay you for just being out there for a minute.
Yeah.
So they get mad when these fucking guys go do things for themselves.
They say he's prone
Bricks.
to injuries, so they
Yeah,
say
so-
we can't deal with this guy.
So I'm going to leave this
And
basketball team because I'm prone to not winning championships. I'm out of here.
right.
You know, fuck that. Fuck it. You know, how can you get mad?
It is true.
As an
It's all
owner,
business
as a
for those
fucking owner.
motherfuckers.
An owner who gets mad, it's basically, it is a slave mentality. It's like, I own you. And so when LeBron leaves, he gets so fucking pissed off. But if LeBron busted his ankle and couldn't play, he'd dump him right off without health insurance.
Oh, there's the John Travolta without his wig on pictures.
Without the hairpiece.
Oh, look at that face.
He's got worse than Phil Collins.
Yeah,
Even Phil
he's
Collins
finally
has
saying,
more.
fuck it, huh?
I guess so. Did he say fuck it, or is he?
And people can't move on with their lives. They're saying that Ripken played shortstop most of that time there.
Oh, yeah?
So Kevin's line's still brilliant, but Kevin said third baseman. But people are losing their minds because Ripken played short. So there you go.
Damn,
There's your correction.
Travolta. Why does it say
Sorry
John
about
Travolta is bald, elated?
I'm sure he's elated that these pictures are up on What Would Tyler Durden Do?
I gotcha. They were being sarcastic.
He probably doesn't care. He's probably sick of trying to keep that fucking hair shit.
Keeping that weave thing that he had in
He's
his
sick
head.
of trying to keep his secrets, too.
His fucking, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably.
His wife's secret. His wife is tired of the secrets.
That's secret.
It's just enough already.
Enough of your secrets.
Right, enough.
Kissing that fucking guy on the stairs of that airplane.
Just a bald and sissy. Just tell everybody. You've had your time, motherfucker. Just enjoy.
What happened to that Pulp Fiction hair? Was that his? Or
No,
wigs?
of course not.
That's just the same speculation as my good friend Brendan Fraser.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Those pictures are
Bruce
fucked up.
Willis-y thing going on.
Yeah.
Travolta. Like, if he just went with it, it wouldn't be that bad.
But Bruce
not that
Willis,
bad.
he's disturbing looking with his bald head and his oldness.
He
won't put a wig on in movies. Like, put a wig on.
he
Like he did in
threw
the
some
Jackal,
shit
just
on
fucking
in
put a
I guess Sixth Sense. He had a wig on. He's put a wig on a couple of times.
But he's always had a weird hair, though.
Yeah. Even in Moonlighting, you saw it was like oh, that shit's going.
Hey, he used to have hair though.
No, that is not his hair.
That's like you could see it was going.
That's not his hair.
You think that's already some?
Dude,
Yeah,
some
that's
shit going on?
that's receding,
look at
and
that
he's like
fucking
You think that's some shit going on
seagull
already?
feathers in the front of his fucking head.
seagull feathers.
Fuck out of here. That was never his hair. And this mutt too, fucking Nick Cage's hair.
Yeah, Nick Cage.
He won't stop with his fucking head.
That's funny.
Yeah, it really is funny.
Oh, which movie was that?
That's the Jackal.
Oh, the Jackal.
Was it?
I think that's the
Do
Jackal.
you really want him to be wearing wigs?
He
What's wrong
has
with you?
to. Did you see
The wig is horrendous.
his cop out head?
Yeah.
Just the bald white head.
Yeah.
It's just not, and that
But
weird
he's
nose.
totally accepted being the bald Bruce Willis.
I think he hasn't.
Like no one looks and goes like, oh.
No, but I think that's the point Patrice is making. Now people are starting to look like,
He's old.
Yeah,
You know who's getting over with the baldness? Jason Statham is getting over somehow being a balding man, and he's still like a sex symbol somehow.
Because he's not that old.
He's in his 30s.
Yeah. Once you know.
But Bruce is getting old.
Well, he's got
Yeah.
dents and stuff in that head.
Yeah, it's just
Some
Can I
dings.
see cop out head?
About head.
Just look at cop out head. So, look at that one down there.
Yeah, it's like
Wow, that really does look weird.
It looks like it's caving in on the
Yeah, look at-
sides,
And
right?
it's bulbous.
Yeah, look at cop
Very
out
bulbous on top. Cop out head.
It's bulbous because the sides look like they're caving in.
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah.
Head. It's just not.
And it never used to look like that. So Patrice onto something.
And The Rock got a strange bald head. He Rock was shaving his hairline back until now he has to. It was just, no one wants to see a balding.
Oh, the
a
Rock.
balding Samoan.
The Rock.
Is he going bald all the time now?
He's
Rock?
I think he's going bald.
he
though.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got
he
that
doesn't have
shape.
that great head of hair.
What's wait a minute.
God is great though, because he'll make a guy like Rock bald just to make me feel better.
Just to fuck with him.
Or
what's going on with David Spade? You see him in those commercials? It's like his hair now is just bizarre. Like you can't figure out what is happening with it.
Well, I was
like, look at that picture. He's got the biggest sweep on the front there.
Dude, I was told years ago by a very reliable source that he is as bald as they come.
Really?
Yes. I heard that years ago when we were at NEW.
Really?
He was bald then?
That's why in a lot of these movies he's wearing bandanas and stuff, like in water parks. Because he's kind of got to keep it all together, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I heard from a very reliable source that is a major hair system, and he's had it for a really long time.
And where's he going? What's he doing with the, like, he's had that same, like, long kid hair for a while.
Yeah,
well wouldn't you? Why would you get hair cut that ain't going to grow anymore?
Yeah, you can't cut hair that's not going to grow anymore. Exactly.
It's the fake hair.
If you glue mattress stuffing on the top of your head, it's not like you can go have it fucking shaped up.
Do you remember old school? I had one. I think most people listening right now could relate to this. Like, you had the boss that had the two hair systems. Patrice, you ever have a boss with the two hair systems, and then he would wait for a long weekend to change it up and go with the long version?
Oh,
like,
the long hair, like, hey, it's growing.
Hey, it's my
I
hair
need a
is growing.
haircut. Well,
Right.
boy.
And then fast forward, maybe it's summer vacation. He comes back with the short version.
Yeah.
And he thought no one noticed that he had two hair systems.
But a guy in hair could still. It's like a woman. Sometimes you see those Indian ladies that are losing their hair.
Oh my God!
And I think that must be just devastating.
That's fucked up.
Well, it looks like they're going through chemo.
It's devastating.
They lose it in a fucking weird way.
There's the patchy ones that just fall out in patches, but then there's also like some women get male pattern baldness.
No, that's the problem.
That's
like when guys lose their
devastating,
hair, you lose it in such a way that you could almost deal with it. But when women start losing their hair, it's like comes out in clumps.
The mange.
Yeah, like that. There you go. It just comes out in clumps in areas that maybe it shouldn't be falling out of.
I feel bad. I feel bad for women that go bald.
Oh shit!
That's one of those things that hurt my heart though, because you just know it's so bad, so bad.
Oh, what can she do? They try to tease it up and spray it, and you could see right through it. It's like
look
cotton
look at
candy.
this poor lady right here. Look at her, just recognizing that her hair's a mess.
That's trying.
And she's young and pretty. It's just sad.
Oh man!
And not having hair makes you look so much older. It's just
hair
is important. I'm deciding whether I'm gonna start putting Sharpie ink in my shit because it's going gray.
Sharpie ink? Is that?
I'm gonna fucking break open Sharpie ink.
Ah, shit.
Because this gray just makes you feel old, man.
Yeah, the gray. Anytime.
And they haven't figured out the hair system for black guys.
Yeah,
there was a
I
guy.
think they did. Yeah,
there was a guy on TV that used to wear this like afro helmet or something.
Oh God, that was
horrible.
Fucking crazy.
I forgot his name.
I think
he was
what
a
is
sports
it?
guy.
That hair club for men or something.
they had a black guy in there.
Yeah, they had a
figured out
black
for the
guy
black
in there.
guys.
Not too much because it's hard to just put just pubic hair, fucking curly hair, and shove it in a follicle. I guess it's easy to deal with mop hair as opposed to fucking broom hair.
Broom hair.
I've seen you on fucking Joey Behar. Yours is fucking...
Yeah, mine actually worked because I wasn't like completely fucking bald. I noticed I was thinning.
Did you make sure that your baldness, the baldness that you had was it?
Yeah, it was taking years. Like for years, I'd look and go, "That's thinning out a little bit," and then like 10 years later, I'd be like, "Yeah, that's thinning out."
So you think you're done with you have still your natural hair you have?
Yeah, and I pop the Propecia just in case.
What's Propecia?
Yeah, it's that fucking.
It's supposed to keep your hair.
It's like it keeps it at the status quo.
Makes your boners.
Now, do you get
makes your boners weird?
Do you get you get haircuts?
Oh yeah,
but they leave the other shit alone, though, right?
No, it's all the
now.
same. It's all fucking regular growing fucking hair.
It grows.
You didn't know that?
Yeah. It's your regular hair. They take it from the back here.
So what made it stop growing in the first place?
Just on certain areas, like in the front and in the back, it would like your hair falls out when you shed your hair, and then it would grow back like thinner and smaller and shit, and then it keeps doing that. That's when guys go bald. So what they do is
it's like sod. They transplant it.
So they take it from the back where it doesn't go bald.
Root.
People, you ever see people like completely bald? They get the hair horseshoe,
live hair.
Yeah.
To your but how but what happened to the follicles to where your other hair died?
Oh, that just sits there. But they put new shit in the same area,
and it's living.
Yeah.
But do you understand the question though? Like, like what when they put the living hair in the other hair?
Yeah.
What's the nourishment to keep that hair living and growing?
Blood flow. It's the same thing. They take out
blood flow in the hair.
When they take out the hair, they don't take out like a thing of hair and just stick it in your head. They carve out a swath of your scalp. They scalp
you. Oh, so you had to like heal.
And then they close it up.
This is major surgery.
It took like 12 hours of laying on a fucking table with my head numb with Novocaine watching movies. And then they take a big swath out like this, and then they dissect the swath and cut all the fucking tissue, and they take hairs with just one hair, and then clumps with two, and clumps with three. And then the ones are used like in the front, like hairline shit. And then the 2s and 3s are used to fill out areas, and then it just heals and becomes your fucking
and then
hair.
When does the stuff that they
it's fucked up.
When does the stuff that they cut from the back heal again and start to grow?
Oh,
no, they gotta like
what they do.
Yeah,
they take it
close
out
that area,
and then they just go and stitch it closed, so it's like it never existed.
And then, but that's still living. Oh no, I see.
Yeah, they don't put anything there.
So that's why your eyebrows are a little higher than when I first met you.
My eyebrows got higher. I know, because that's what I was asking. I'm like, wait a minute, you just closed that shit up?
Surprising?
I'm like, fuck! God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm feeling the back of my head. I don't know how they would do that.
It's like
squeeze it together.
But your scalp can stretch. Your skin stretches, so it just fucking.
It's just amazing they figured that shit out.
They don't take a fucking 6 inches out.
So you have a fucking like a really funky scar back there, but your hair grew over it.
It's pretty fucking. It's pretty like fucking hairline.
The only time you see the scar
doing shit like that
is when these guys end up, shaving their head.
I'm not shaving my head. It's back there where
you've seen that ugly scar
behind
on some guys, right?
I think Jamie Foxx has it.
Yeah.
I think Jamie Foxx had it done, and you could see the scar on the back of his head because he shaves his head. But I think
Jamie Foxx was going bald?
Yeah, I think so. Could you find Jamie Foxx?
He does have that scar.
Jamie Foxx
when
hair
you got money, you
can
just do things for yourself, man.
It's like, fuck it.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like, I think 12 grand or something like that.
I guess that's the same thing with teeth. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's well spent money right
there. I gotta get that done. I was looking at my mouth and I've
been looking into laminates.
Get that toilet mouth like Voss.
When I had my fucking
you got the bad teeth.
When I had my
like that
horrid.
I just never gave a fuck. I cracked it I cracked my tooth when I was like 9 and never got it fixed. It just was there, and then there was a time where I was had anxiety and I would grind my teeth at night.
Oh shit!
And I grinded them till I couldn't grind them no more. It just was a mess.
So if Fame calls, you might have to get new teeth for Hollywood.
I think when Fame calls, I think I at least have to get that. I think I have to at least do what some of them do is just get the top done, and then the bottom was like just
and they
pieces of
just
dog
get the
shit.
top done.
You ever see the undone bottom ones? You pieces of shit. I gotta keep.
That's just someone that ran out of money. You see that shit all the time.
Do you see the Jamie Foxx? Did you find one with the scar or something?
You ever see the guys they have the 1 or 2 lines of new hair because they ran out of money. They can't get the whole thing fucking seated.
Oh, no, that's the old school shit that, that might be it. No, the old school hair plugs. If you look at the Olsen twins manager, this is the worst thing that happened to people years ago. They would get hair plugs. It's different than what they're doing now. They would take like a pencil eraser sized coring tool and just take plugs out of your head that was the size of pencil erasers and then shove them in new holes that they made in the front of your head, and you'd go bald behind it and get these things that look like doll hair.
Oh, so
those are plugs.
Hold
That's
on,
old school.
So you can, if you have money, you don't have to look like that?
No, they don't even do that anymore. Now they do individual follicles to keep it looking natural.
What was your procedure called so I can see what it
was just, what was it? Fucking, where did I have it done? Bosley?
Is the company
It's
even
just
around
hair
anymore?
transplant. Look at how bad that looks. Oh God.
Holy shit.
Oh Jesus.
Can I see hair
my
transplant?
God.
What was that like?
Yeah, like Bosley or fucking.
They still around?
Is this $1 billion business?
Men's hair now. Yeah. They like. Some people are too far gone, so it's
Kenny
like
Rogers had it
Kenny
done.
Rogers had it done.
Kenny Rogers had a lot of work
Pat
done.
O'Brien.
Pat
huh?
O'Brien is a member.
Look at TC, motherfucker. Yeah, he got that shit taken care of. He's straight. TC, motherfucker. Yeah, some guys are way too far gone, so it's like thin. It looks like when they first started going bald instead of they're totally bald. But yeah.
Do you have to be rich?
Yeah, I think you got it. You need some cash. You need some disposable income. I think they take payment plans. You come and repossess your fucking hair. Some guy just comes and takes his fist and grips it right out of your head.
They just hire ex-wives.
But if you're just like thinning, it works pretty well. If you're completely horseshoe bald, then they can't find enough hair on the back of your head.
Michu Kaku got it done.
Michu Kaku. Yeah, he was totally
Damn,
gone.
that was a good one because he looked like a fucking
He looked like riffraff.
orchestra conductor, and then he went to
Yeah, he does.
retired swimmer. It's a much better look.
Shit. He's
Wow,
got
this
something
guy
going.
was 30 years younger than me.
It is amazing how old you fucking look.
That's
That was
amazing.
the deal. It's just you gotta fucking if you can.
Wow, man.
If you have the means, I highly recommend it.
Six figures, low six,
No,
high
it was 12,000.
Yeah, he said 12.
$12,000.
That seems cheap.
That
12
seems
Gs.
cheap.
That seems cheap as far as getting new hair.
Yeah.
How
And
many
it's better than-
procedures? How many times you
It
have
was
to go back?
one day. One day it's done. You're going in early in the morning. You leave at night. It's fucking crazy.
And you have to sit standing up.
They tell you
in a coffin.
It's like don't do whatever you have to do to not sneeze. Like you fucking.
Fuck.
People have had like their fucking implant things just shoot out of their head.
Oh, fuck.
Don't put your head between your legs.
How long?
No sex. You can't do anything to have like your heart rate up.
How long?
For like maybe 5 days. You got to just until it like
chill out for
sets.
5
Yeah.
days.
Till and then it like scabs
Until
over.
it sets.
and
Until it
shit.
sets like a window tint.
It's got don't roll your windows down until the tint sets.
Pretty much.
Shit.
Fucking get in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
That
It seems so
sucked.
fucking violent.
And then I had to wear like a bandana on my head.
How about a shower?
Yeah, showering you could do like after I think 3 days, but you had to take a washcloth with like just a special shampoo and kind of wet your hair with a cup. You didn't let the shower nozzle hit you, and wet your hair with like a cup real slightly, and then take the soapy washcloth, put it over your head, and just kind of touch it. And touch
fuck
it
that.
and touch it.
You know what's hilarious?
And then wash it off with the cup again.
These are the mistakes that they didn't just know that. This was like, okay, some guy came back with his fucking
like shampoo in his hair.
with just meat clumps, fucking
on the drain.
and they're like, well,
Oh shit.
you had to stay there, and they just had to fucking actually watch you and say,
see
okay,
what-
better not do that.
See what you're doing. You had to sleep like the elephant man, sitting up where you'd
That's
fucking
hilarious.
suffocate. It was
As your head is falling apart, like an Indiana Jones villain's head. like you opened the Ark too fucking early, and it's just melted in the shower, and you're just like, holy
like that guy on
shit.
Poltergeist that looks in the mirror and just starts picking his
Peeling
fucking
his-
face
picking his
apart.
face out the sink.
That's how your head fucking just chop meat.
shit.
Oh man,
Oh,
dude!
God damn.
Imagine how much shit they had to do before they got it perfected.
Before they realize what you shouldn't do
Now,
when
did
you're
you
doing
fuck
this.
up any time where you go, oh no, did I fuck up?
No, I was really cool with it, and I think we were on vacation at the time. Yeah, because it was during like Thanksgiving or something. So we had that whole week. I was off for vacation, so I didn't have to worry about like coming in here or anything. I could really be mellow. What's that? Dan?
Boom.
There was that interesting period of time where you were rocking the bandana.
I had to
for a
wear the
while.
bandana, yeah, because it was really bad.
Keep on rocking in the free world.
And that's another bad thing is they had to actually shave.
where's their video?
They had to
Where's that
shave the area of your head where they were implanting these fucking things. So you feel bad enough that it's like, oh, yeah, I'm thinning in the back and here and in the front. And then they had to shave it in order to do the implanting. So now you're like a monk. You look like a monk with the back shaved and shit, and everywhere they put in shaved, and then it grows back in.
How long did it take for your hair to go back in the back?
It was in the back. It's instant because it's closed up.
They just seal that up.
It just started growing.
Yeah.
No. He's still missing out. They take that out and then they squeeze it together.
No, but I'm saying, so how long did that area start before that scar
heals?
Yeah.
Oh, that was not a week. By a week, you're not even fucking dealing with it.
Attention to
they
that.
take the stitches out. You go back like a week or so later, a week and a half, and they take the stitches out. And then the thing, that means me rocking the bandana. Yeah, and people are going, I'm shooting a Desert Eagle in this at the range, and they're going, is that popping follicles out of your head when that fucking gun goes off?
Oh, my God.
And then I really started thinking, like, wow, maybe they're right. I shouldn't shoot that
was a hell
gun.
of a look, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, I look like a fucking gangbanger.
Holy shit.
And when you sneeze, your hair, it's like one of those party things.
Yeah, bon voyage.
Like a bang gun, a fake bang gun. And now it's just
now I put a hat on, especially in the morning because my hair is a wreck from the night. I've never been able to actually sleep without waking up looking like
now you're
Medusa.
graying a little bit now. Is that hair graying too? Is it?
Nah, I gray on the sides and the temple, on my temples.
But the top is
fine. I got grays in there and shit, but usually if I'm doing TV, I go down to like Johnson Hogg and fucking have them touch it up a little because TV gray looks so bad.
But also where they got the hair from, that area usually doesn't get gray. Or it gets gray later.
Yeah, it's that. You know where they get the hair from?
Really gray
when you see someone that's totally bald and they got that horseshoe ring of hair, that is genetically will never fall out. It's just genetically pre-programmed that horseshoe of hair, you never go balder than that. So that hair is always fine. So when they cut that swath out, that's from the patch of hair that is genetically predestined to not fall out of your head. So when they pop it in, it doesn't come. It won't go bald.
That's what they told you.
That was the line they sold me. I wrote a check, motherfucker.
You know what? That's the greatest $12,000 line.
And it fucking still works, so I don't
I'm
care.
gonna think of me some $12,000 lines. That fucking shit starts dropping out like goddamn
falling out
like fucking shredded wheat.
See,
shredded wheat. Yeah.
I'm scared if I do it and then there's erosion and then it becomes its own island.
That's what I was asking.
And that's why you asked that. You were sure that the
because like I said, I wasn't
fade was done.
I wasn't like fucking. I was old enough where I realized like, all right, I wasn't gonna go totally bald, but I just didn't want to have like thinning and shit, and spots and stuff. And I didn't wind up saying, hey, can you make a head of hair that looks like it did when I was 20? Didn't do that. Good luck. I didn't want that. I needed it to look age appropriate, and it worked. Oh, Danny, can we stop talking about this, please?
Oh shit!
Is Danny like?
I was gonna go ask Danny about that too. Was you thinking about it?
No, I don't have the money for that. But.
They take
payment.
They take payment plans.
Yeah, but you look fine, man. Some guys, it just looks fine. It bothers you?
Well, no,
I don't think there's anybody.
I think you're
like,
right.
It looks
You're
like
right.
you lost
I think
yours.
every guy is bothered by it.
It looks like you lost yours in a fight. Like his looked like it was lost. Somebody cut him up or something, and like you could lie about how you lost your hair. It doesn't just look like regular.
Mine's going in a weird deep triangle, man.
Oh, sure.
Weird deep triangle. Like
you'll be too old to care when
I'm starting to think
finally.
that. I'm hoping, but I've been taking a peek at it. I see my coming attraction right there. So
It works out pretty well.
Mine is starting from here, and then it's a triangle.
So
like
from the middle of the head,
it's gonna
be triangling out toward like your
and
eyes.
Then it also looks like it might be like a 4-inch part. Who wants to live with a 4-inch part?
Not a Phil Collins, right?
No, complete 4-inch part.
Oh, like down the middle.
Yes. Where you
like the opposite mohawk,
where you would want more to leave or less to leave.
Right.
It's that weird in between.
And you have a refusal to like do your hair in a different way to kind of cover it up too. Like,
Well, when you start doing
you have
comb-overs,
regular, white guy style. You're not trying to
I don't know what I could do with it. I definitely have lost a bunch. And
why don't you just grease it back like fucking Gordon Gekko or something?
Gordon Gekko.
It would be so obvious at that point. My hair cutter says just keep it short. I'm at that stage where you
see
keep
it though. I don't see where
you keep it short. You could cover up some hurt. I would love to grow my hair out again. I used to like having.
And
you have light hair, so it's easy.
Y'all go bald.
You could go bald in the summer.
See what you blacks do to us.
Man, you just drive us crazy.
It's from worry. It's so much worry in our life from you black people.
Wait, blacks go bald slowly?
It's like
we can lose our hair in the summer.
We lose
one summer.
We could go Memorial Day to Labor Day. We could
19. Like it's rare you see a bald 19-year-old black
dude.
guy.
I had a friend in school that just he was going bald in high school, and you're like, oh, and then by 20s completely gone.
The big thing in my school, we had a kid that was going gray as a senior. Like, holy,
there's always those
freaks
of nature.
And then I saw him literally the next year, and he was more gray than not at 19.
Kevin from Connecticut saying, well, blacks do everything more slowly than whites. So
it's really
really.
You just go really.
Is that what it is?
All right, we got to take a break. Hey, Patrice's DVD is out today. Even if you saw the special over the weekend, it's 45 more minutes of material.
Yeah, man. It's the segues that make the jokes make sense after
the edits.
Yeah, after I come from a commercial and now I'm talking about animals. I was talking about titties and it's one before. So
the segue is very important, and also worth the price of admission is you railing on that bitch in the audience.
Oh, you had the DVD.
Yeah.
You watched the whole DVD.
Yeah.
How was that? I didn't see the whole.
Fucking great. It is fucking great.
You saw the whole thing.
Yeah, I was worried they wouldn't have you going after that girl.
That's on the DVD.
That was a long bit.
But
it couldn't be part of the special because it was too
brutally funny. Like, it's brutal, but it's so funny. And you get the boyfriend or the guy that she ain't fucking, whatever he is. You get him to completely take your side in.
Do you understand that he tweeted me?
He did.
That guy and said,
thank you.
He said, dude, you're right about that girl.
You're absolutely right. You have a knack of looking at people in an audience because you're doing your act. I don't think people think you're paying attention to them. So when you're looking at them and you call someone out, you fucking bam, 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 and let everyone know what they're all about in one sentence.
But do you know what because it's the difference between TV, because you get a lot of people that come to a comedy show and think they're watching Comedy Central.
Yeah,
like you go, like in Houston, this little fucking douchey little white kid with his family was just being like, whatever. I go, it's weird, man. Not that I'm threatening you, but you just there's nothing in you that says I'm a fucking big black dude that could slap this shit out of you.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like something fucks
There's not a wall up here, dude.
And I'm not threatening you, kid. I'm just saying you got to understand, here's how close I could be to you, and you're being disrespectful.
And you don't know.
Because you can turn from me. Yeah. So I like doing crowd stuff, but when I was doing it, that girl, her face was anti-laughing.
Oh, yes.
I said, I'm not being this unfunny. I said, you're just being a little cunt.
Yeah. Oh, it was classic.
It was great.
I'm glad you saw the DVD. Yeah. So I'm glad you saw the DVD because because there's one part that I wanted to be in the show desperately, but it was just talking about guys not caring about their woman's health. It's just
that was really funny.
I wanted that to be on the special on TV so bad.
Yeah.
Just talking about how you've never had your man go, when's your fucking your pussy doctor appointment?
Pussy doctor.
Sweetie, when is your pussy doctor appointment? Have you checked your breast for lumps lately? Never, ever have we ever gave a fuck about a woman's health.
It's on the DVD.
And it ain't like you don't give a fuck. You just you just go, oh shit, I never asked my girl.
I don't think about it.
My girl goes to the doctor. She says, I got a doctor's appointment. Well, good luck.
Okay. Not what is it for? What doctor? What do you need? What do you got? Is it the checkup? Is it nothing? Oh, okay. That's it.
You been taking care of yourself?
If you said, yeah, I'm going to the doctor. What, sweetie? What do you? What doctor?
There you go. Let's break. So you got the DVD and all the regular places.
yeah.
So Patrice's DVD is out today. Elephant in the Room.
Yes.
More with Patrice, and I think Kurt Metzger is stopping by today to say hi.
Kurt Metzger.
He's here? All right, he'll join the show next. Stay there.
Rob it, rob it, rob it.